Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest, sharpest political commentary straight from the heart of South Africa. If you enjoy honest discussions about the real state of our nation, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the conversation in the comments below. Your voice matters. Today, we are unpacking a wild sequence of events that shook the political scene: Jacob Zuma's fiery claims in Soweto, the EFF and DA's big court win over the VAT increase, MK Party's no-confidence push against Finance Minister Godongwana, and the ANC's quiet backroom pleas to the EFF. These developments paint a revealing picture of a political system under pressure. Let's kick things off with Jacob Zuma's explosive appearance in Soweto. Over the weekend, Zuma addressed a massive, energized crowd, taking aim at the ANC leadership. But this wasn't an ordinary rally. Zuma boldly declared that the ANC belongs to the people, and more specifically, to his new party, Umkhonto we Sizwe. In Zuma's words, "We will take the ANC, they must know that it's our inheritance." For many listening, it was a seismic moment. Zuma wasn't just opposing the ANC, he was claiming its entire legacy. He accused the current leadership of abandoning the founding principles of the liberation movement. According to Zuma, today's ANC leaders are out of touch with the struggles of ordinary South Africans. The MK Party, he argued, is the true heir to the ANC's mission for freedom, dignity, and justice. Political analysts say this is a strategic move. Zuma's MK isn't just a new party, it's being framed as the authentic continuation of the original ANC. This appeals especially to older voters nostalgic for the days of genuine struggle. Critics, however, point out the irony: Zuma's presidency was deeply stained by allegations of state capture, corruption, and mismanagement. But in today's volatile political climate, his message still resonates, especially among those disillusioned with the ANC's current leadership. While debates around Zuma's intentions grew, another shockwave hit, this time from the courts. In a landmark ruling, the Western Cape High Court sided with the economic freedom fighters and the Democratic Alliance, setting aside the 2025 fiscal framework. The planned VAT increase from 15% to 15.5% was suspended, appending Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana's economic plans. The court found the government had failed to follow due process and didn't properly consult Parliament or the public before pushing through the tax hike. Julius Malema hailed the decision as a victory for the poor and working class, saying the government tried to burden struggling citizens instead of holding corporations accountable. He called for the immediate resignation of Finance Minister Godongwana and Director General Duncan Peterse. The EFF argued that alternatives exist, including higher taxes on luxury goods, corporate profits, and the ultra-wealthy. They advocate for a budget focused on industrialization, state-led investment, and mass employment, instead of deepening austerity. Meanwhile, the DA framed the victory as a triumph for constitutional governance and fiscal discipline. Though the economic policies differ from the EFF's, both parties agreed that the VAT hike was unfair and illegal. The ruling was a major embarrassment for the ANC, exposing a government increasingly seen as disconnected from the daily hardships of ordinary citizens. As if the situation couldn't get worse, the MK Party announced it would table a motion of no confidence against Godongwana, claiming he had failed the country's poor. But Julius Malema quickly rejected MK's move, calling it ineffective and misdirected. According to Malema, the real issue isn't just Godongwana, it's President Cyril Ramaphosa himself. Removing the finance minister without addressing Ramaphosa's leadership, Malema argued, would solve nothing. He pointed to soaring unemployment, collapsing municipalities, worsening inequality, and continued corruption as symptoms of a broader systemic failure. The EFF made it clear they would not support MK's motion. Instead, Malema hinted that the EFF might pursue broader action against Ramaphosa directly. This shows the deep complexity within South Africa's opposition politics. Despite both opposing the ANC, the MK party and the EFF remain sharply divided over strategy, leadership, and credibility. And just when it seemed the chaos couldn't deepen, Malema dropped another bombshell. He revealed that the ANC had privately asked the EFF to abstain from voting against the national budget. Yes, you heard that right, the once dominant ANC, which used to command overwhelming majorities, now found itself behind closed doors, pleading for opposition cooperation just to survive a budget vote. Malema used this revelation to paint the ANC as a party in terminal decline, surviving not through popular support, but through political deals and backroom desperation. He emphasized that while the EFF listens to all proposals, it ultimately votes based on principle. Does the legislation advance the interests of the poor, the working class, and the marginalized? This changing political landscape means South Africa is entering a new era of coalition politics, fragile alliances, and unpredictable negotiations. While this could strengthen democracy by forcing real debate, it also brings the risk of deeper instability if no stable majorities can emerge. Some critics argue that too much political fragmentation could paralyze decision-making. Others believe it's exactly what's needed to finally break the ANC's monopoly on power and force real accountability. What's undeniable is that the old order is collapsing. The ANC's aura of invincibility is fading. Jacob Zuma, Julius Malema, the DA, the MK party, and others will all play major roles in shaping South Africa's next chapter. Will voters punish the ANC at the ballot box? Can opposition parties build a credible, united alternative? Or will political infighting lead to even greater dysfunction? South Africa stands at a crossroads, and the choices we make over the next year will define our future for generations. And that's where we'll leave it for today. Now it's over to you. What do you think about Jacob Zuma's claim to the ANC's legacy? Was the EFF right to reject the MK party's no-confidence motion? And what does the ANC's secret approach to the EFF really say about their political strength? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we read every single one. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more hard-hitting political analysis, and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in. Stay informed, stay critical, and stay engaged. See you next time.